What's poppin', guys? You got your brain Andre back at it with another video. So for this video, I figured I'll go ahead and do like a slight change of pace. As you may have noticed, I've been like doing a lot of different content recently. GP runs, talking about my like ladder experience, things like that. I even have a segment not for this GP, but for next GP, where we'll be like breaking down the things that I do in GP to be pretty, to be as prepared and successful as I can possibly be. Now, there's been a lot of GPs, and I currently have, I think I'm not mistaken, I think I have like 4 or 5 O's. So, clearly I must be doing something right. But of course, I'll go ahead and like wait for that one, which should be, I think, at about like the end of the month, for this month. But yeah. So again, for this video, it's gonna be a GP, or not GP. It's gonna be a take two. So for my take two deck, I was playing Dragon. I did actually copy the Dragon list, so I will go ahead and try to post that in the description if you guys want to see that. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I think Dragon is pretty well. I mean, after what just happened, I think Dragon is pretty strong in take two. Just because like you have a lot of like nice synergies. They're very cool cards you can like get as well. In particular, like Serpent Drake. Watch these games right over here. But like Serpent Drake comes through like holy crap. So my first opponent is low rank and whatnot, but never but take two Smurfs exist. I know it seems stupid, why would you Smurf for take two? But no, take two Smurfs actually exist. So you can never really be too certain. You have to just base off merit of their plays. Now he is playing Rune. I believe people have ranked Rune pretty highly in the last few take two patches or whatever. Just because they have access to Abyss Summoner. Abyss Summoner is a very good balance breaker. It comes through, just kind of does that thing, hits pretty hard. They play as Goblin Fighter to get Goblin Leader. I'm like, okay, sure, that's fine. I top deck a Mesozoic Era. Now Mesozoic Era is actually a very strong card in take two. It gives you some nice reach, but it's not always the but most times you usually just use it to buff a creature and just make it annoying. Now here he plays Astral Elimination. He grabs a Star Phoenix and an Andromeda. I'm like, okay, sure, that's fine. Now here I top deck a Serpent Drake, and I'm not gonna play it here instead. Well, I guess I am gonna play it here. Holy crap! All right, so I guess I decided to play it here because I realized that Rune doesn't really have that good of removal. So I figured if he did that right, that if I did this, he wouldn't be able to play Goblin Leader. Because if you play Goblin Leader, he gets the Goblin. I'm literally just gonna kill the Goblin, play my own Goblin Leader, Evolve over your guy, and suddenly I have 4 creatures tier 0, and one of them is out of range of Nova Flare, and I mean, technically speaking, 3 out of 4 of the creatures produce more creatures. But here he just plays a Sleep Incantation, and then plays the Treasure Map. I'm like, wow, okay. So it's pretty good for him. He forfeits the board, but that's fine. He has with the plays I had, he's always gonna lose the board anyway. So here I just gonna play it out my creature. I don't evolve anything because I feel like again, with the play he just made, that most likely if I don't revolve anything, he's most likely not gonna play anything out. He's most likely just gonna play a creature, but he might not necessarily evolve, just because again, when you're a newer player, using your evolve seems so scary. Just because you don't want to fuck up, use your evolves, whatever, at an opportune time and get punished for it. So now here he does play Steadfast Angel. I'm like, okay. Now here he evolves, and the second he evolves, I realize exactly what he's gonna do. He's just gonna go ahead and kill off my Serpent Drake, and that's fine. I don't mind that. It's okay. It's fine. It's perfect. Now here I top deck a Basilisk Rider. I'm like, okay. So what I just go ahead and do here, and then just go and bump. And then just go ahead and bump back, and then yeah, I just go ahead and pass. I'm just taking this slow because I find a lot of times when I try to go at a faster pace versus Rune, some silly stuff happens. I end up dying somehow. It's happened to me so many times. So I'm just gonna take it slow, just take it because I'm not under any pressure. I'm not he has a lot of value. I have a lot of value, and I can just stretch the value even further. Now here he does use an evolve. I was really looking forward to take his last evolve, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. Now here he does make a questionable play. He just kind of suicides this guy into the Bane unit. I don't really like that play for a number of reasons. That's fine. Here I'm just gonna slam on the Young Warbreaker. And then now I realize that I can go ahead and start evolving and going face now, because clearly I've figured out what I need to figure out, and I can go ahead and just take the reins and get extra aggressive now. So just go ahead and evolve face. You evolve the Goblin because yes, he can go ahead and you can like trade a 2/2, evolve to trade a 2/2 into a goblin. But there's so many targets on the board that he wants to clear. I didn't evolve the goblin leader itself because I figured that'd be a prime target because every single turn where he doesn't kill it, I just get another goblin. So I want to go ahead and diversify my threats. I have a Bane unit, so he wants to kill. So literally, 4 out of 5 of these cards are threats. So basically, it's a problem for him. He plays the Young Star Phoenix from Square Enix, then plays Absolute Zero Blade to kill off my guy. But as you see there, he again, like I said, he did it for biggest attack value target is the scariest target in his mind, but that's not true. And we're able to keep it going. So I go ahead and I play the Dragon Rider. I go ahead and then play the Investigation to draw a card. Then I go and play out the Draconic Sniper, and I just go ahead and keep going face. Now I don't mind milling a Goblin here essentially because again I have a lot of pressure on the board. One of these just can't be attacked. I have Mesozoic Air in my hand. I have a lot of value in my hand, like right on the board. Thankfully, if he wants to play Nova Flare, he has to spend again most of his mana to do that, and after that he doesn't really have anything going, and that then allows him to play Hatchling for Blackburn possibly. But no, we see him go ahead and play Altea here. Now Altea here is obviously not the correct play. Well, and even if it was, he Altea'd the wrong unit. You don't Altea the Goblin, you actually Altea the Goblin Rider, or also the Basilisk. You Altea one of those two, but it doesn't matter because he's literally dead on board, so that's cool. So able to go ahead and take game 1 in a nice fashion. Of course, it's not going to be him. There's no reason to do that. Yep, and here Dance is dead. So yeah, so it was pretty good game 1. But like I said, my opponent wasn't that high ranked. He also was clearly a beginner. Well, was possibly a beginner player. I'm not gonna say for sure if he was or not, but I kind of got the feeling he was. All right, on to the next game versus Dragon. So Dragon Mirrors and Take Two are very interesting, I think. I've won and lost a lot of them to some bizarre things. You have things like say Poseidon, Jerva, Frenzy Drake, Serpent Drake, Dragon Run, Quake, things like that. Even Zoe that can go ahead and change the tides of battle pretty quickly. So. Alright, so I believe I keep this entire hand. Genesis Legend is a very good snowball card. I see my opponents AA, so I usually know that I have to snowball the crap out of AA opponents because you never know how good or bad they are. So you have to just try to play it as safe as possible, which is what I was trying to do here. Now he picks up a Somni. I'm okay, that's fine. I go ahead and play out the Dragon Huntress here. Now, honestly speaking, you can make the argument that playing out the Dragon Huntress is a mistake, and you can make the argument that playing it out is correct. For me, the reason why I didn't want to play out Marion first is because if I play out Marion, he knows he needs to trade. Versus if I don't play out Marion, I can possibly get a surprise kill on a better unit, and then we can go from there. Now he plays the Dragoness immediately, I'm okay, sure. Then he plays Waters the Orca, that's good. He played that out for less value than he could have, and I'm glad. So here I pick up Serpent Drake, I go ahead and I just play up Marion, I transmute this, but I don't kill this. I don't kill this because I want to hold this for this in the back. Okay, I lied, I actually do kill it, holy crap. But here when he passes, I'm oh, okay. So basically, I was trying to go for 2 different game zones here. I was trying to jockey to play out Genesis Legend. I was also trying to jockey to play out Serpent Drake and snowball Serpent Drake. And now the Genesis Legend play, it did work here, but unfortunately I picked up another card I wanted to play first. Venom Tail Salamander is very good here in this matchup. The reason why is that Venom Tail Salamander is so good is because Dragon doesn't have as many rush units, and they also don't have hard removal that does 3. So he's probably gonna have to evolve a unit into this and feel bad about it. Now, mind you, there are some units he can evolve and not feel as bad about it with. For example, Rackham as well as Altea are the 2 creatures he won't feel bad about. But if he does that, he exposes himself to Pitfall. He exposes himself to Tail Swing. What else? What else is good hard removal? Well, mainly just those 2 cards. But of course, he has the best one, which is the Altea. So I'm fine. And then here I go ahead and I top deck the Mesozoic Era. This top deck had to happen. I'm 100% glad it did. So now I go ahead and I just get to go ahead and put a lot of pants on this guy. I get to go ahead and put that on it as well as the Genesis Legend. So now I have a very big boy. It's a 6/7. This was a 2-drop. It's now 6/7. what? And I go ahead and just get, get to like start being faced. Now here he plays the Oracle, and then he has to trade. I'm like, oh, okay, that's tragic, but that's good. I'm glad. Then he drops the Young Craving Splendor. I'm like, oh, okay, awesome, wonderful. So now I get to go ahead and play up my Young Serpent Drake. The Serpent Drake play is pretty good here. I can even go ahead and put a Mezzerg Aaron on it if I like, which I actually go ahead and do. So now it's a 5/5 Bang unit. So basically, he loses his last Evo to clear this because he can't not clear it. If you don't clear this and I get to bump with it, you lose, most likely. So we see him go ahead and drop the Blazing Breath, and we see him go ahead and play another Altea. I'm like, oh my god, he really had another Altea. Wow. Because I don't want to Evo it any further, because like it was already a pretty big commitment, and I didn't want to get tail swing or anything like that. But yeah, he had the Altea. The Altea was literally one of the only 2 cards he could have had there, but it's fine. it happens. So here I go ahead and play Warbreaker Dragoon, aka Game Breaker Dragoon. I go ahead and use my Evolve here. I hold the Hatchling in the back because I want to get tags with my Warbreaker here. Also, I can make him a 7/2 Bane. You might be wondering, oh, but non-Drew, like, why not just play Hatchling and then just play Poseidon later? The reason I didn't want to do this is because I'm already kind of low on cards, and I wanted to put myself in a spot where I'd be able to draw as many cards as possible in order to like catch back up. Now here, my opponent does top deck. Well, I don't know if it's top deck, but he does have another perfect answer to my board, and that of the Galua for Black Breath, so that's fine. I go ahead and draw a card with Nest here. I pick up Investigation. That's not good because I'll never want to play it. But I do drop the Young Poseidon. So thankfully, on the bright side, with the Investigation, I now know I'm good to go as far as card draw goes. And here you see me like not Evo because I didn't feel like I had to. But here he drops the Young Spicy Dragonplate Warrior. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, that's so big. What the hell? So I go ahead and I draw another card. Now if I pick up Jerva, it's fine, because I could go ahead and get a full clear, but instead I pick up the Young Serpent Drake. So I can play this one for Enhance 8. Really quickly, for those of you who are wondering, I did actually draft 3 Serpent Drakes in my draft. Serpent Drake's LeBron, so I'm pretty likely to pick it up. So I did draft 3 of those in my draft. I'm like, great, amazing. So now I can go ahead and do here, so I can go ahead and just trade. Drop the Young Disdainful Reckoning on that. And then go ahead and go face for 1. My Serpent Drake is injured, so I get another Serpent Drake. Also, while the Serpent Drake is injured, I'll just keep getting Serpent Drakes, but yeah, the damage is done. He knows he's dead. He knows he's dead, and he just scoops it up. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, awesome, amazing. Alright, so I'll go ahead and show you guys, 1 second, because I have to try to remember what these games are like, so I know whether or not to show you guys another game. Forest. So, yeah, I'll just say that one for next time. Alright, yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like and hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about Take 2 in the current patch. Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Is there a favorite class you like? If so, why? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.